Today, we're gonna ask Spirit to tell us what's next in your love life. And for that, we're gonna use this oracle, Island Time Wellness. It's very direct, it's very to the point. So let's see what it tells us, and then we're going to clarify with the tarot. Okay, so let's see. So, what's next in your love life? We have boat, seduction. Ooh, interesting. We're gonna get 3 cards, okay? And clock. Okay. So we have here with boat, it says receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. Seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation. Ooh, and clock with we have needs time, takes time, cycles, progress. Okay, so I feel like these cards are telling us that soon enough, like soon, it's gonna take a little time, still, but someone's arriving, like someone you're gonna be flirting with, feel attracted to, someone you might start dating. Let's see what else. So I feel like there's someone coming your way. That's interesting. Let's see what else we can find out. Receiving what you need, progression. And I feel like this person is arriving. You're gonna start flirting, dating, and over time, things will progress. Maybe some of you are already dating someone, and this is telling you that things are going to progress over time, but that you need to give it a little time. Don't rush. Let's see. What is it? What else can we know about what's next in your love life? Page of Pentacles. Ooh. Okay. So you might be feeling a lot, thinking and feeling a lot. If you have someone, you might not be very optimistic about this person. You're not very optimistic about your future. And I feel like this is an answer to you, just telling you that it needs a little bit of time. But if you don't have anyone in sight just yet, someone's going to arrive, right? But right now you might be thinking a lot and feeling a lot, maybe a little sad, maybe feeling like there's nobody out there for you, and feeling lonely, maybe tense feelings. We might be having a hard time dealing with being single and not having anyone right now. You might be sad, might be thinking of the past and all the mistakes you've made, regretting some decisions. Okay, but I feel like this is about to change. You see? Wheel of Fortune, exactly. Wheel of Fortune tells us that things are about to change. What's bad, what seems bad, it's going to, change and be better. If you're down, you're going up. So, yeah, Wheel of Fortune's telling us that things are about to change. You, being the hermit, this is going to change too. You better be ready. When you spend too much time alone and single, maybe like sometimes we have a hard time getting back out there, start dating again, and thinking of the possibility of dividing, like being with someone. So, yeah, you might want to get ready. Things are gonna change from like this hermit stage to the Ten of Cups state situation. So Ten of Cups, we see here like the hermit, a person is all alone and thinking and maybe studying, learning, spiritual awakening, whatever it is. And then here the Ten of Cups, there's a family, there's happiness, so emotional, like completion. So yeah, you're about to be surprised with it's about to happen. someone is arriving and changing this whole thing. If you're feeling alone, that's not going to last for long. Someone is going to change that. Someone is going to keep you company. Someone is going to make you happy, going to make you feel happy again. It's going to take a little time. It's not something that it's going to develop and grow and, be like a 10 of cups overnight. It's not going to be that fast, but you're going to have to put a little effort, right? The Eight of Pentacles talks about effort, talks about trying to do things better each time, trying over and over again. But overall, it talks about effort. So for you to get to this 10 of Cups, you're going to have to make an effort, of course, every day. So it's someone that's arriving with a lot of potential to take you from a hermit stage to a 10 of cups stage, but it's going to need a little time and effort. It's good that you have this in mind. It's not going to be like fairy tale or happening. It's not going to happen overnight. Okay, I feel like this is important for you to know so you don't rush or don't get frustrated when this person arrives and things start going like maybe slow at first, because the clock's here. So I feel like they're telling you, okay, you need to know that you're gonna need some time and then you're not gonna need to put some effort in, and just be patient, okay, for things to progress, because there's a lot of potential in this. Let's see, what else can we know about this person that's arriving for you? Ooh, lovers. Wow. Okay, so this person might be your next important connection. Like, really, right? Or if you're with someone already, this person might actually be like a very important person for you. You feel like a very deep, different, special connection really with this person. It might be even a little spiritual. So I believe it's worth it, being patient, giving it some time, and making an effort. So just be patient. I feel like the message here, the main message here is this: be patient, give it time to evolve, to progress. So, yeah, you're gonna feel I'm gonna talk like this person is still arriving if you're with someone adapted to your present, okay? So you're gonna feel a very intense, important connection with this person. Maybe they will complete you, like I have a feeling that they complete you in some way, or that they're, I don't know, that they understand you in a way that nobody else does. So yeah, you're definitely gonna feel it. It's gonna be different. It's not gonna be like um it's not gonna be something common, it's gonna be a special connection. Firefight. This person is gonna want something a little more serious, so they're gonna take it seriously, okay? Another thing that I see with this card is that this person might be a little, let's say, traditional, in a sense that they might like traditional relationships. They might want to do things by the book. They might want to take one step at a time, like they might, I don't think this person is, I don't know, like, they might be a hopeless romantic, the kind of person that likes things done the old fashioned way, and they might not be too modern in their behavior. So, for some of you, I feel like this reading is for people who actually like things, old fashioned things, because I believe this person's gonna want to act like this, one step at a time. Let's do things right. I don't like casual dating. I like things, I want, even if they have like had casual relationships or whatever, with you, they're gonna want to do things right, by the book. They were gonna want to take one step at a time and do everything right. We have the star. So, yeah. this person, see, we have three major arcanas, which means this person might actually be sent by the universe or spirits, is your spirit guides, or maybe it's meant to be, because it means that this is not like in your hands or this person's hands. It's not like something that you guys have control over. It's more like the universe has control over this meeting, this encounter, you and this person. So I believe like it's meant to be. And this person's gonna come into your life and is gonna be able to heal like parts of you when it comes to relationships and dating and vice versa. I believe you guys are gonna have like the power to heal each other somehow. You're gonna bring back hope into each other's life. Maybe you guys are going through or were going through the same things in your lives, like romantic lives. And now you find each other and it's like, whew, like this person just renewed my hope in love, something that I had lost somehow. Ooh, 8 of Wands. It's not going to take that much time for this person to arrive and change things, okay? I don't think it's going to take that long. And this clock, it's, like making me think that it's here mostly to tell you to be patient and let things grow, like progress in its own time. Do not rush. Do not be anxious. Like savor each moment, like all the steps. Because sometimes we're so focused at the end, at the solution, at the result that we want, then we forget to enjoy the present. We forget to enjoy the steps we're taking because we're looking ahead. So I feel like this card is here to tell you enjoy the moment, each step. Enjoy the flirting, the first date, the first kiss, the first time you spend the night together. Enjoy all the moments. Who knows? It might be the last time you have these firsts with someone, right? If you spend the rest of your life with this person. So, yeah, I feel like do not rush. It's coming fast, but do not rush things. What else? Seven of Swords. Yeah, I feel like because you guys have been alone or single for a little while, I feel like that's the case for the people who resonate with this reading. Um, you might feel insecure at first and maybe a little weary about like trusting this person. You might be, like, I don't know if I trust this person, that this is too good to be true. I've been hurt before. I don't know. I'm very happy all by myself, even though you feel alone sometimes, but it's safe, right? Being single for a long time makes you feel safe. You don't hurt, you don't get disappointed. It's just safe. You know what to expect. And I feel like this is going to be something that is going to scare you a little bit, having to open up, to expose yourself again, to put yourself in a situation where you're going to be vulnerable again. So, yeah, you're gonna have to be brave, very brave, and step out of your comfort zone when this person arrives. They're gonna come and they're gonna offer you maybe everything you've ever wanted, but you're definitely gonna be a little scared and insecure, and you might think twice before taking this step, but you should be brave. I definitely believe that this is something worth giving a shot, risking. Yeah. I can tell that this person has the potential of making you very, very happy. And not only they can be someone who's there for you, they can also be your friend, a partner. Maybe you guys could work even in the same kind of field. This person seems to be a great person, like a lot of potential. And with the Eight of Wands, you guys might have some sort of easy communication, you know? Maybe you'll have a lot in common with the lovers here. If you're not, like, if you don't have a lot in common, you might like different things, but you're gonna learn, you know, complement each other in what you don't know, what you like and you don't like. It's kind of like you're gonna learn from each other, and talk communication feel it's gonna feel like easy between you and this person. What else can we know? I'm very curious about this. This reading is gonna take forever. I don't want to end it. The energy is very good, hopeful. King of Pentacles. See, this person is stable, is someone who wants something long term. They're gonna want to invest their time and effort in this. They might have their lives figured out already, like work, finances, all of that. This person seems to be, sorry, very loyal, and they're the kinds that wants to provide, you know, for the person they're with, or I mean, in any kind of way. They want to help, they want to be there, you know, they want you to count on them. You can rely really on this person. They seem to be very, they try to be just, right? They try to do things right. Like I said, they might have really how do I say it? Very strong morals, you know, like ethics. They might like things a certain way. And this is good, but of course there's also like a bad side to it. They might be a little judgmental maybe, but yeah, they might like things done a certain way in their mind. Some things are right, some things are wrong, you know, and there's no blurry line there. What's right, it's right, what's wrong, it's wrong. And they might be the kind of person who hates seeing uh, things, how do I say this? People doing things wrong, lying, cheating, and things like this. What else? Rebirth. Yeah, I feel like this person, you, like I said, you two, you're going to renew each other's hope in love or in life, in people, it could be even, because it's going to be so special. King of Cups. Yeah, mature. This person seems to be very emotionally mature. And I feel like your feelings and their feelings are going to develop kind of fast, but still, you're gonna take one step at a time in this connection. But I feel like the feelings, they're gonna mature very fast because the connection is going to be so special. You're going to communicate very well. Even about your feelings, you guys are gonna be very good at it. So this is gonna help this connection to evolve in a healthy way, you know? Wow, this is super special. See, you again, like I said, you're gonna feel very insecure, and maybe you're gonna be afraid, and your first instinct might be to protect yourself, and maybe like, ooh, what should I do? Like, should I really trust this person? Should I really open myself to it? You know, I think your first instinct is going to be run, you know, like close up, get into your shell, and do not let this person get too close. But don't do that. Okay, I feel like this is really worth a try. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there might be some obstacles like in the beginning, especially when it comes to how you're gonna feel and being afraid and all that, like I've mentioned before. But there might also be other kind of obstacles, but nothing too big so far. Five of Pentacles is not that big. So definitely something that you can overcome, nothing too much. The Magician. Yeah, like you guys are going to be able to work through whatever you want to work through. whatever you want to overcome, you two are going to be able to do it. Like I said, it's going to take some effort. It's going to take partnership. It's going to take you trusting each other and talking and communicating for you guys to overcome whatever it is that comes your way. But you're definitely going to be able to do this. It seems to be like a very special connection that doesn't come around every day. So that's why I'm telling you, do not pass on this opportunity, okay? You definitely want to give it a go. Okay. Oof. Okay. I'm gonna end this. Like let spirit tell us whatever they want to tell us, just so we can finish this reading. Otherwise it's gonna last forever because this is beautiful. I love this energy. So I'm gonna ask them to tell us whatever they want to tell us last, just so we can end this part and we go and check some signs and letters, initials, okay? So let's see. What is the last information that Spirit wants you to know about this and that's coming next in your love life? Tower. Okay, this person arriving in your love life, it's definitely going to change things. It's going to rock your world because maybe you're going to have to change your plans and maybe you weren't expecting. So it's definitely going to be, yeah, it's going to rock your singles world, okay? Maybe you were not expecting, maybe it's going to somehow influence your work and what you do. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be something that's going to surprise you, but it's definitely gonna be in a good way here. 6 of Wands is gonna feel like a victory, maybe after a long time single, maybe. But or this person themselves, they're gonna feel like you're winning something because they actually seem to be a good person, right? Page of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, and 2 of Wands. See? Ooh, okay. So yeah, it feels like you're it's going to surprise you in a good way. It's gonna feel like a victory. You might have to make some hard decisions here. Think things through and decide. It might affect, like I said, for some reason I feel like it might affect your work or where you work. Maybe you have to move, maybe you'll have to change jobs, or I don't know. But it might have something to do with that. Whatever it is, you're gonna have to make hard decisions. You're gonna have to think things through and find answers and maybe some way to work things out. So, like I said, it's gonna take a little effort, but it's worth it. This person is already on their way to you, okay? And I feel like when they see you, when they actually, start this whole thing with you, this connection, they're gonna be very focused on you and making this work. It's not like they're gonna have questions about this. They're gonna want to take one step at a time because that's how they do things. So that's how they want to do things. There's not gonna be one question mark in their minds, about you. This person might be from another place, maybe even another country, and you might meet them on a trip or something, or they're gonna be on a trip, or yeah, they might have a complicated past that they're leaving behind as well. But I feel like I said, you two are gonna heal each other. I feel like you're on the same page when it comes to this. You might have had a difficult, a hard past life, oh, not past life, sorry, past love life. And you guys are gonna help each other heal. And it's not like they're hung up on somebody else, like still. It's more like um they have like scars, they have a baggage, like emotional baggage, and you two are gonna have to deal with each other's past. Yeah, so let's stop here. Otherwise, I'm going to be speaking the whole night, and I've already recorded a couple of videos today. So let's see signs, sun or rising signs, yours and this person's. Okay, let's see what we have here. Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra, Aries, and the last one, Taurus. Well, let's see initials. Could be first name, last name, nickname, yours or this person's, whatever it is that speaks to you. M, Z, U, S, H, G, K, E, W, and last one, Y. Okay, so this is it. This is the reading for today. I hope it spoke to you, it resonated with you. Let me know in the comments down below. And if you liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.